By request, I was going to show a few of these items that I had found metal detecting. I'll start with the sight that I showed yesterday. It's a big old dandy button. I just thought I'd show this because it's got a starburst pattern on it that you might be able to see and you might not be able to see. I thought I'd get it out here in the sun while I had a little left and show you some of these items. Some asked to see some ornamental pieces that they couldn't see up real close. Of course, I don't know what any of these are. Of course, it's a bird with a stone in the middle of it. But as far as what kind of what it come off of, I couldn't tell you. The little eagle or whatever it is, you can still see the little tines of its wings. Wind may be terrible, but do the best we can do. I believe this is I believe people was told me they thought it was a cuff link. If so, there's a mate to that somewhere. And I still believe this right here is a ring that's been mangled. I took it to a jeweler, local jeweler, and he agreed that he believed it was a ring too, because he looked at it through a loop and you could see right there on that end. He said that was solder, and it would have made a loop and looped around onto this end and soldered together. And he said he could still see the solder joint or the solder material on each of these ends, but it's been twisted and mangled. And he didn't recommend heating it to twist it back because he didn't know what the alloy was exactly. It's decorative, but he believed as well that it was a brass. I believed it was some kind of a brass ring. Sure been bent out of shape if it was ever round. I believe it was. Of course, it came from this side too. This is a good old house side. I believe that's a tip to a scabbard. Of course, there's various parts. I believe that's probably part of a pewter utensil, eating utensil. It's the only one of them I've ever found. A watch winding key. I don't know what this right here was. I ain't gonna pick it up because it's in two parts. It was bent this side over onto that, and when I bent it back, it broke. I don't really know what it was. Y'all may know. I'll show you part of it. I'll show you what the back looks like. I don't really know what it went to. It's fancy though. And a bunch of little buttons and stuff. Some with shanks, some without. These buttons here, they're probably not that old, but they're faceted. Don't know how old it would be. And then this one probably went to the same garment. It's faceted too, except it's round. Makes me think if one of them wasn't a coat button and the other maybe a sleeve button. Crazy configuration. Got one hole on this side and two on the other. But it's faceted and it's black, like that one. So I'm wondering if they're not kind of connected to the same garment. And then going over here to my great grandmother's or great grandpeople's site. There was occupation on that place up until 2008. So a lot of these probably didn't go back to the turn of the century. And then again, they could have. It's got a lot of ornate design on it. I don't know what it was. Y'all may know and have an idea. It may have been a pin, a brooch, buckle of some sort. It's kind of shielded, kind of got a shield form to it. Really cool floral pattern. And then here's another one. It's in real good shape. Like I said, I don't know how old these would be. The tongue still works on it and everything. It's a brass tongue as well. Some of those buckles I found, you know, they got an iron tongue, and of course they rust off, and you don't have nothing left but the outside. It's a sweet little buckle there. Like I said, don't know how old it is. Sure glad to find it. I'll show you this little piece right here that I was talking to you about last night. You may be able to see it out here in the sun. Let's see if I can get it turned to where I can see the deer. Well, I haven't seen him yet. He's in there though. Oh yeah, y'all got it upside down. He's right there at the end of my thumbnail. My thumbnails are nasty. I'm right at the bottom of his nose now. And he's got a set of antlers. Yeah, you can see him there now. But I think this is, I determined this, I think, is the back of a pocket watch. It's got all kinds of fancy on it. That deer head's showing up pretty good now. I'd say it was a gilded piece of metal in its time. Probably gold or silver. But it looks like that's what it would be. Maybe it's the back of a pocket watch. But it's cool. I didn't know it had all that on it until I got home and cleaned it up. Of course, you know, things that come out of the ground, you know, they just look dirty and green. This I found out was a pastry making apparatus from the early 1900s. I seen one online just exactly like that. It's from the right at 1900. So turn of the century deal, and that likely did belong to the great grandparents. This toe tap here still got the tacks in it that they used. There's one on that end, and there's one on this end too. But anyway, that little button, little thing right there, has got some fancy in it too, and around the edges as well. And I have no idea what it is. Yeah, it was bent double, and I had to straighten it out. And when I straightened it out, it broke it. So I Afro-engineered it. Got two pieces of wire. Put some hot glue on them. Stuck them there in the back to put it back together with. My wife says, "What are you going to do with all this stuff?" So I'm going to just look at it. Show other people that likes to look at it. Yeah, probably ain't the first one of them you've ever seen. It's the first one that I'd ever actually seen when I found it and didn't know what I had. I had to watch everybody else see what they said it was. And I've never seen too many of these right here found. I got that upside down or not? Get around, B. Anyway, it's a half dime. 5-cent piece. That's the oldest one I own. So here's the barber I found yesterday. But anyway, there's a look at some of the ornate pieces, and I got another site or two that I'll involve in this, but I'll make this video and then I'll show it to you and then make a different one, follow-up video to maybe get some of the other pieces in that you might want to look at. This right here would have been something ornamental. It's broken. Anyway, let's go look at some of the stuff. All these buttons have back marks. Got a crown on that one. And right there it says color, gold color or something to that. And the color is spelled C-O-L-O-U-R. It's like old language. A lot of these got Imperial Standard. They got different bite marks on them. Right there, I was told, was a crop picker's token, 5 cents. And it's got initials on the back of it, which my understanding is that's the initials of the landowner or whoever. Alright,